Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to my YouTube family. We need more light. I just came on here to say good morning to you guys and to be safe out here with everything that's going on in this world with all of these crazy viruses and stuff. Um, Pay attention to your body and know your symptoms and how you're feeling and stuff like that, because this virus is crazy. I haven't been posting on YouTube for a while because I have not been feeling well. I work in a hospital and it's a lot of different crazy diseases and germs floating around, and everything that's going on in the world is inside the hospital. So currently I have a freaking sore throat. Right now, currently just a sore throat. But the thing I want to tell you guys is to pay attention to your bodies. Know your signs and symptoms of like if you experience something one day, know if you experience it the next day. Like, just keep track of how you're feeling, because the Omicron, the Delta variant, and COVID kind of all have the same symptoms. And I'm gonna make a video today about the different signs and symptoms of each virus, because it can be real tricky with the new viruses out right now. And currently a lot of people at my job have been getting sick, and I've been sick. That's why I haven't been on YouTube, and my voice right now sounds like it sounds because I have a very bad sore throat. My body just keep going through different changes. Like, one minute I'll feel okay, one minute I won't, one minute I think I'm getting better, the next minute I'm not better. And I just want to come on here this morning and tell you guys to be safe. Wear your face mask. I'm finna stop going around people again, just like it was when COVID first started. They had us all isolated. So currently, me and my family, the people in my home, we're finna just stay home. We're not gonna be out anymore. We're gonna just practice social distancing with everybody who we come in contact with. No more family gatherings, no more nothing. Because every time someone gets sick in home, it's always me first, because of what I do. When I used to work in a nursing home taking care of the old people, I was the first person in our home to catch coronavirus. So now that I'm working at a hospital, I'm the first person who keeps getting sick in home. And sometimes it made me say, I want to change professions and probably work from home, but then something keep telling me I'll be okay. To keep praying, to keep believing that this virus will go away. But to be honest, I'm tired of getting sick. Wearing these face masks, they say these face masks helping us. It's not helping us. People really don't know what's gonna help us with these viruses. I wear my face mask all the time. I keep my hands washed, especially at work, and all of that. And just out of nowhere, I got a sore throat. Out of nowhere, my body got the chills. Out of nowhere, like, different stuff just keep happening to my body. But I know I'm definitely gonna make a video today. I've been sick and not feeling the best, but I know I'm gonna get this video out today, and it's gonna explain the different side effects of each virus. It's gonna tell you guys each symptom you're feeling, and I'm gonna put the name of each virus. So if you may be feeling the symptoms and you may think it's coronavirus, but it may not be coronavirus. It may be the Omicron. It may be the Delta variant. But almost all three of those viruses share the same symptoms. And like I said, everybody at work has been getting sick, and it's horrible. It's horrible. I felt like crap all night, couldn't sleep all night, and Y'all, it's draining. I'm over this whole thing with everything that's going on. But everybody, please stay safe. I know I don't have too many people on this live video right now, but I'm gonna leave it up. But just stay safe. Everybody stay in prayer. Um, we just gotta get right. We gotta get right with God, and I asked God for healing over my body this morning. And I know that God will heal my body. I know that God will not put more on me than I can bear, but I just need healing over my body. Um, like I say, I keep getting sick first. I keep being the first person to get sick in the house because of where I'm choosing to work. But when you're making money, you can't help, like, you just can't. You just can't. Sometimes you can't pick and choose where you want to work, especially when it's hard to find jobs out here. Um, I'm currently driving to work, and I don't feel the best, but I have to go. Um, they tell you after 5 days, if you don't feel any symptoms, to go to work. This, and that. But last night, the way I felt, I really had absolutely no energy to get up this morning to go to work. But the way jobs are set up these days, to me, most jobs don't care long as you at work. And I think it's real crazy how the CDC tell you if you're not feeling any symptoms after 5 days to go to work. Some, like, you cannot feel the symptoms, but your body could be like the symptoms, like no taste, no smell, no coughing, stuff like that. You probably cannot feel those symptoms, but what about when your body just feels so weak you can't move? So just because you're not showing symptoms, your body could still feel like it's down, like you're weak and stuff like that. That's not a symptom. But y'all, we will never know the mastermind behind everything that's going on. We will never know. We will never know nothing about these freaking viruses. They don't even know. They don't even know. They don't even know half of the time what information to put out to the media. We don't know what to believe. I'm fully vaccinated. Fully vaccinated. And YouTube, please don't take this live down, because I know you're probably not supposed to talk about the coronavirus and stuff like that, but I'm just keeping it real. I'm fully vaccinated. And I keep getting sick. I know a lot of people, my friends, that are fully vaccinated and keep getting sick. I know people who's fully vaccinated and boosted and keep getting sick. I know people who is fully vaccinated, boosted, and got antibodies and keep getting, like, the antibody shots, and keep getting sick. I need to turn the heater back on. It's just crazy, y'all. Like, they're telling us if you get vaccinated, you won't feel as bad as you did from when you weren't vaccinated. Well, let me tell you this. I feel the same way. A couple days ago, I was feeling the same way I was feeling, and I'm fully vaccinated, from when I wasn't fully vaccinated, when they didn't have the COVID shots out. I was starting to feel the same exact way I was feeling from when we didn't have COVID shots. So I really, truly don't believe that just because you're vaccinated with all these shots, that if you get sick or whatever, you're not going to feel as bad. I don't believe that. I really don't believe that. And I'm not trying to go and come on here and give false information. I'm not trying to make people believe to not get vaccinated. Get vaccinated if that's what you want to do. But my thing is, me personally, I still feel the same. I still feel the same. I know others who still feel the same, and they're fully vaccinated, and they started to feel sick again. So we just have to pray over our bodies and ask God for healing. And we have to ask God for understanding on what's going on in this world. Because God did say it was, I don't know, quote unquote, what it is, but I know from probably reading through the Bible that it will be destruction in the world before God is going to come back. God said it was going to be a pandemic and stuff like that before he was going to come back for his people. And I read something in the Bible the other day. I'm going to write it down because I don't like making things up. I'm going to write it down and I'm going to read y'all quote unquote what God said will happen before he come back for his people. And I'm going to read something also from the Bible later that's going to tell us how to stay strong and how to believe. Some people don't know how to go to the Bible and find things, but me, I never was a person that knew how to go to the Bible and find stuff. But it feels like for some reason God just been giving me stuff to say. Like I can open the Bible up and God and speak on exactly what's going on. And I don't know if that's a gift from God, but I'm just able to do that now. I don't know why. And I want to tell you guys to also forgive people in your life who have done you wrong, who just have not been the goodest of people. Learn to forgive people because that is also what God would want us to do. I said that to say this. Me and my dad, I've always been a daddy's girl. And y'all already know that the new year has just started. And many of you don't know that my father is incarcerated. He's incarcerated and he's been in prison 19 years, 18, 19 years. And I've always had an anger problem with that. Like I've been angry that my dad has been going away from me for that long because of the life that he was living with selling drugs in the streets and trying to make money, to have a lifestyle for his kids and himself. And it caused him to be taken away from me for life now. He have life in prison. So I've always had a anger problem with that and resentment sometimes from my dad. And I told myself this year, 2022, do not act out towards your dad, because sometimes you can miss out on blessings from not fully, I don't know how to say it. God say honor thy mother and thy father. And sometimes you probably can miss out on your blessings from being a defiant child, even as an adult. So I told my dad, the enemy was trying to steer me away from answering all his phone calls. The enemy was trying to steer me away from not reading all his letters he was sending. And my dad told me that. He said, Mama, he called me Mama. He said, Mama, which is like baby girl. The enemy is trying to control you. The enemy has been trying to steer you away from answering my phone calls, from reading my letters and all. Like he actually told me that. And I say, Dad, you know what? You're absolutely correct. I said I was not going to answer any phone calls. I was not going to read any letters because I didn't know if you was on the same trip you was on from years past. Because sometimes parents could be wrong too, but in God's eyes, parents are correct. We have to listen to our parents. So I say, Daddy, you know what? I said, in order for me to talk to you and get, this is a car vlog, y'all, so I'm going to just be talking. I say, Dad, you know what? The story time with Claire. I say, Dad, you know what? In order for me to become on one accord with you again and talk to you again and listen to what you have to say, you listen to what I have to say, I want us to put anything negative that we have said or done in the past. Anything negative, we have to put it in the past. I say, Dad, I want us to be positive this year, 2022. I say, because there's a lot going on in this world, and we all of us just need to be positive. All of us need to love each other, put the past behind us, and just focus on the future. So, my dad heard me out. He told me that he was a changed man while he was in prison. He said, I'm a changed man. And I want a relationship with my children. Because not only me act out that way, guys, all of my siblings act out that way towards my dad. And I told myself, um, he needs support from us, even if it's just verbal support. He need our support while he's in there. He have like a life sentence. He been in prison 18, 19 years. You know, try to be in his shoes for a moment, and don't give him a hard time. You know, don't put extra stress on this man, and try to do the right thing. So I've been doing my part, and I just wish my siblings will get on board and do their part, and know that once you start respecting and honoring your parent, good things will happen for you. And this can go for anybody who look at this live. And I was doing business yesterday. No, not yesterday. Monday. I was doing business with this young lady, and she expressed to me how she didn't have her father in her life, and how her father neglected her, and this and that. And I told her, I said, you know what? Ask God for understanding. And I say, forgive your father for whatever he's done. I say, because if it wasn't for our parents and your father, we wouldn't even be here today. I said, she said, well, my father lives out of state or out of country, whatever she said. And I said, it doesn't matter. I said, I said, my father is doing life in prison. I said, my father is doing life in prison. And I told her, I said, the little communication that we do have, because I asked God for it, does me good. I said, we don't have to see each other physically. I said, I haven't seen my father in years. I say, just try to make it better with your dad, because that's what God would want you to do. I said, because it's going to come a time in your life where you're going to have kids, and you don't want your kids to treat you how you treat your parents. And I'm going to tell you guys, like they always say, the way you treat your parents is the way your kids going to treat you. And that is so true. I have not always been the best child growing up, but I always tried to be respectful. But I have not always been respectful either. And I had to always ask God to help me with that. Because sometimes as a child you will lash out and stuff like that. But you have to ask God for deliverance from those ways. Like I had to do with my mom. I had to ask God to deliver me from my ways of how me and my mom used to act. Because we used to go back and forth with the way we acted towards each other. And I had to ask God to deliver me from that. And he did that. And I said that to say, when you be defiant towards your parents and you act out towards your parents and you go to have kids, oh baby, believe me, you're going to reap what you sow. You're going to reap what you sow. Your kids are going to act the same way you treated your parents. And it may not be all of your kids that you have, but babe, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be at least one child that you're going to have a problem with. Not a problem with a physical problem, but a problem with as they're going to act how you acted. And I'm living proof of that. Because I at least have one child that I love dearly, but she drives me up the wall, honey. Sometimes she give it to me. And she showed me that, girl, you shouldn't have treated your mama like that, or you shouldn't have treated your daddy like that. I have one child. She could be sweet as pie sometimes and sweet as lemonade. But sometimes she could be sour as a damn lemon lime. And I love her dearly, but I've been working on them. And so she, for 2022, you know, she messed up one time this year already, but I sat her down. I told her, what you did is not right, and we need to have we need to get this ball game rolling on a good positive year, because we're not gonna have a bad year this year. And so she told me, she said, Mom, Mom and Dad, I'm sorry for acting out the way I've been acting out. I know that I have not been good, and I'm sorry, and I love y'all. I took an initiative of what she said, and my daughter actually wrote me a letter and said that, and I'm gonna show you guys a letter because I always tell my kids what my mama told me, and my kids know this. I always told my kids the same thing that my mom told me. If you cannot come and talk to me, put it on paper. And my mom always told us that, and I use that to the best of my ability. And I tell my kids that, put everything on paper, and I will read it. And if I feel like we have to talk about what's on this paper when you write it down, we will talk about it. Because I'm the parent. I foresee everything. So if you write something on a paper, and I'm gonna agree with what's on the paper because I know you came to me as a child. I'm gonna get you. We're gonna talk about what was on the paper. We're gonna express. I'm gonna need you to express your feelings to me then verbally, because then I'm gonna know that you have something on your mind and on your chest that you need to talk about. So yeah, I let my kids express their feelings, either writing it down or you can come and talk to me because I'm your parent. I'm your parent, and I always want my kids to feel like they can come and talk to me. But sometimes kids do things on their own conscience too. A lot of things, even as us as an adults, as kids, we did a lot of things because we just wanted to do it. It wasn't how it didn't have nothing to do with how we was raised. It didn't have nothing to do with nothing. It didn't have nothing to do with nothing. It had to do something with want to fit in with your friends and stuff like that. So when your kids do things out of what you've taught them, it's not because we're bad parents or we didn't take the time to teach them something. You can teach a child all day long how to do something and how to act. And you can teach a child all day long their morals and teach them how to respect others. And a child may still go a whole nother route and do as they please. And sometimes it'll make you feel bad as a parent, like, oh my God, did I fail? Did I not? But no, when you could do all you did and you only did all you could do, and a child just do whatever, you just gotta pray over them. You just have to pray over them and ask God to help you with your children, and that's what I do. I don't want to make this live too long, but I am going to leave this live up. But like I say, when I first came on here, guys, just be safe out here. Be protected. Protect yourself. Be safe. And get on your hands and knees and pray, baby. If sometimes me sitting up, I feel like when I get on my hands and my knees, I feel like God hears me quicker than, I don't know why I feel that way, but I feel that way. To me, when I get on my hands and my knees and I pray to God, I'm worshiping God. And I feel like I want you guys to know that too, and learn that. When you get on your hands and your knees and you pray, be sincere and act as if you're at God's feet. Act as if you're in the kingdom. You in the mansion. Act like you're in the mansion. Just bow down and get on your hands and your knees and just start praying and worshiping God when you pray. And I've noticed that when I get on my hands and my knees for anything with God, He delivers. He will deliver when you just pray. He will deliver anyway, any form you pray, any way you pray. Boy, from delivers quickly when I get on my hands and my knees and I go to Him. So guys, just be safe out here. Forgive somebody. Forgive them. And always ask God for forgiveness. Always ask God for and to repent. Always repent, guys. And I'm going to tell you, I've been doing something amazing. Amazing. I just came up with this movement. And I said, I'm going to do blankets for the homeless. And the movement came to me because one day I was sitting home and it was warm and it was cold outside. It was warm at home. And I said, you know what? It's people out there who have nothing to keep warm. The homeless people are out here in this cold and they don't have nothing to keep warm. And I say, what better way for me to take all my old blankets, to wash them up and give them to the homeless. So that's what I'm gonna be doing till God calls me. I'm gonna give back to the homeless people. I want to start out first by giving them nice warm blankets that they can use when it's cold, and even that they can use throughout their days and nights that they're out there, to keep them covered up while they're sleeping. And I want to do pillows as well. But I have done that already this week, and I have co-workers and colleagues that donated blankets and stuff to me so I can go out and give to the homeless. And on my social media platforms, I have asked for donations from people, like blankets, donations to so I can give out to the homeless as well. So y'all, I just want to do positive things this year. I don't want to focus on the negative. I want to focus on the positive. Because when you focus on the positive, you have more room in your mind to accomplish more things. When you're focused on the negative energy pulls you down. Thinking negative all the time pulls you down and you can't get nothing done. You can't succeed in nothing. You can't focus. Always thinking on negative. You have to start learning to focus yourself on positive people around you, doing positive things, doing stuff for other people, you know, and stuff like that. The word today is positive, being positive, doing something nice for somebody, taking yourself out of a situation and putting somebody else in it. Put yourself in other people's shoes, guys. It's like I do sometimes. I'm almost to work, and I just wanted to come on live, and because I didn't want to record a video and have to edit it, I just wanted to go live and talk to you guys and tell you guys that's why I've been missing. Have not been feeling the best, and you guys just stay safe. So that's what I have for today, and I will see you guys in another video. Like this video, get this video a thumbs up, turn your post notification bells on, guys, so that you can know when I'm dropping a car vlog, a video, a regular vlog, a mukbang, or anything. I have 2 videos I actually need to post from when me and my husband did a mukbang, so I'm gonna be trying to post those 2 videos. I probably can get them edited while I'm at work on my lunch break. But guys, be safe and stay positive and have hope. Ask God for healing over your bodies, and just know that God can get us through this. Every time I think about this pandemic, it kind of makes me want to cry, because it came out of nowhere. And I have kids, and my kids are going to have kids. And I don't want my kids and my grandkids' future to be this. I just hope one day they get this under control, and that it could just be a thing of the past. But y'all have a good day. I love my YouTube family. We're gonna get back on here with these bangers and stuff. Grandma Celia need to get her butt in out of commission and come on out. But guys, I love you, and be safe. Be safe, guys. I'm trying to end my live.